Rec League podcast. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your family, tell your haters. Available on Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, Radio Public, Podchaser, Apple Podcasts, Breaker, Good Pods, Pocket Casts, and Stitcher. At Rec League Podcast on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. At Rec League Pod on Twitter. Episode 77 coming soon. Yo, whether you watching this from Facebook, Twitter, click the link in my Instagram or YouTube itself. What up, world? So I just watched The Tender Bar, which I'm gonna call a coming of age drama. It stars Ben Affleck, Ty Sheridan, Christopher Lloyd, Ron Livingston, Max Martini, Lily Rabe, Renzi Feliz, Brianna Middleton, and it is directed by George Clooney, who has directed Confessions of a Dangerous Mind, Leatherheads, The Monuments Men, Suburbicon. I'm missing a couple. Most recently, he directed The Midnight Sky on Netflix at the very end of 2020. You got Ty Sheridan, his character. He's from a single parent family, and that family has to, relocate their home situation, and that works out for him because he's got this this super cool uncle who just schools him on life along the way, inspires him to become a writer. It just he learns all these life lessons in route to becoming and writing his memoir. The Midnight Sky, like I said, came out around Christmas 2020. Like a week, 2 weeks after that, it was announced George Clooney was directing a movie with Ben Affleck in it, and I was like, okay, let's go. I'm watching this. And then it got a limited release in theaters a couple weeks ago. It came out on Amazon Prime this weekend, specifically the 7th of January. And I really enjoyed this movie, man. It's like when he's a kid, like he's got his cool uncle. Ben Affleck's running this bar. The name of the bar is fire. The whole theme of the bar is really cool. He tries to be there for his mom. She's trying to figure it out like any adult can, man. Christopher Lloyd playing the grandpa. It's funny. Christopher Lloyd is that angry old man grandpa. Max Martini plays his dad. He's a bum. The performances were good. I really enjoyed the story, man. The whole vibe of this movie feels real and authentic and like some true to life shit. So I would call it a great adaptation. Like George Clooney did something completely different from The Midnight Sky as far as I dug the directing, the music choices fit the era. The music in this movie was fire. It's got some good laughs. It's there's nothing too heavy to call it a drama. So maybe it's just a coming of age movie, dramedy. There's nothing overly hilarious, but there's nothing overly serious. So it's right there in the middle as far as what genre you want to put this in. I mean, coming of age is its own genre. Ty Sheridan is good, whether you've seen him in X-Men or Ready Player One. I know he's got his own dramatic movies out there. He was in Voyagers last year. Yeah, he's good too. There's a scene where he has to get overly serious, and I liked it. He's chasing a couple girls in this movie, and he has different support systems that try to tell him bro, get it together. Yeah, if for the first weekend in January, this is my favorite movie of the year so far. There's a 2-movie selection. So with all that being said, man, I will say that in my opinion, The Tender Bar is dope. Have you seen The Tender Bar? What you think about it? Positive, negative, somewhere in between? Let me know. I recently posted a review for the 355. My most anticipated movies is up. My favorite movies of 2021 is up. I got a Blu-ray collection video that's posted. Next weekend, I want to watch Scream. I want to watch Hotel Transylvania, Transformania. I want to watch the Ray Donovan movie. I don't know if I'll do a video reviewing it, but I want to watch it. The weekend after that, I'm going to watch The Tragedy of Macbeth. It comes out next weekend, but I'm going to review it, watch it, and review it in 2 weeks. Next weekend is too crowded. Regularly Podcast episode 77 is on the way. We're doing a first quarter preview of this year, 2022, January, February, March. It's a little thin, but we're still going to knock it out. So like, subscribe, comment. Find me where you find me, man. Don't know where to find me. Watch these credits. Peace.